Netherlands did not just beat Sweden. They controlled every phase of the game from the first pass to the final whistle. Most fans will only see the goals. What really decided this match was structure, positioning, and how Sweden failed to handle the Dutch build-up between the lines. Before kickoff, Sweden set up in a compact 5-3-2, expecting to block central spaces and force the Netherlands wide. But the plan broke early because they could not control the Dutch midfield rotation. The Netherlands built in a 4-3-3 structure with calm possession from the back. The key was Frenkie de Jong operating as the central connector between defense and attack. Every time he received the ball, Sweden's first line of pressure collapsed. De Jong constantly dropped into pockets of space, received under no pressure, and turned forward immediately. From there, he dictated tempo and switched play into wide areas. The main problem for Sweden was simple. They never solved the question of who should track De Jong. When their strikers stepped up, space opened behind them. When midfielders tried to cover, passing lanes opened elsewhere. As a result, De Jong kept receiving the ball between the lines with time to scan and choose options. Once the first line was broken, the Netherlands became dangerous immediately. Vertical runs from the wingers and striker constantly attacked Sweden's defensive line. Brobbey played a major role by occupying center-backs, holding the ball, and linking play into advanced runners. His physical presence created constant duels that Sweden struggled to win. Every time Brobbey held the ball, runners arrived around him to create combinations in tight spaces. This pattern eventually led to repeated dangerous attacks inside the final third. Sweden's midfield tried to stay compact after being bypassed, but that only created another issue. The Netherlands simply switched play to the flanks where Dumfries and the opposite fullback had space to advance. On the right side, Dumfries became a key attacking weapon. The right winger often moved inside, dragging defenders with him, which opened the entire flank for overlapping runs. That movement created constant overloads against Sweden's left defensive side. One of the most effective patterns was the combination play between De Jong and Brobbey. De Jong broke lines, Brobbey held defenders, and wingers attacked space behind. This triangle repeatedly broke Sweden's structure. Even when Sweden tried to stay deep in a low block, the Netherlands kept finding ways through simple but fast combinations. Sweden's biggest attacking threat came from quick transitions. Whenever the Netherlands lost possession, Sweden tried to attack the space behind the defensive line quickly. Isak and Gyökeres were central to this. One dropped to link play, the other ran in behind. This created dangerous counterattacks, especially when the Dutch fullbacks pushed too high. However, the Netherlands handled most situations through aggressive pressing. When they lost the ball, immediate pressure was applied to force Sweden wide or backwards. Defensively, the Netherlands shifted between a 4-3-3 mid-block and a 5-4-1 structure when under pressure. De Jong often dropped deeper to balance midfield numbers and block central passing lanes. This prevented Sweden from building clean attacks through the middle. The first major breakthrough came when Brobbey's physical dominance created a loose ball situation inside Sweden's defensive line. That moment turned a structured press into a Dutch counterattack. From there, the Netherlands exploited wide spaces again. A low cross from the right side caused chaos inside the box, and Brobbey finished the move with perfect positioning. Sweden struggled to recover after that moment. Their defensive intensity dropped, and gaps started appearing between midfield and defense. The second half followed the same pattern. The Netherlands controlled possession, switched play quickly, and attacked Sweden's weak side repeatedly. Another key goal came from a wide overload. The Dutch winger moved inside, the fullback attacked the flank, and a low cross created a simple finishing chance at the far post. Sweden's defensive line failed to track runners, and concentration dropped in critical moments. Even when Sweden managed counterattacks, they lacked final precision. Good build-up moments often ended with poor touches or rushed decisions in the final third. The match highlighted a clear difference in structure and execution. The Netherlands had control through midfield dominance, intelligent spacing, and constant movement between the lines. Sweden had speed and transition but no control under pressure. In the end, the Netherlands showed a complete tactical identity: controlled build-up, strong central connections, effective wide overloads, and aggressive pressing after loss of possession. Sweden showed moments of danger, but not enough structure to sustain pressure over 90 minutes. Final question for this match: Was this win decided by Dutch tactical control, or Sweden's failure to manage the space behind their first press?